Well, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Look at those lips. My name's Samantha, and you probably already know me. I do fitness, fashion, and beauty for women over 50. I'm 57. I'm going to be 58 soon, so I'm excited. Actually, you know what? In my career, it's actually better to get older, so I'm happy about it. But today, I'm super excited because we're going to do some new products. We're going to be featuring Mary Phillips. I just got the new Underpainting Palette in light. I already had it in medium. This is a light palette. I'm freaking out. So if you don't already know, Mary Phillips is, I guess she's a makeup artist, but she's most well known for doing Kylie Jenner and Hailey Bieber's makeup. Oh my God, I got the brush. So I'm using that and the Lace Skin, her new foundation, and let's go. My skin prep today was all by POV. So this is the Drench It, then I did the Drip It serum. I love Michaela on TikTok. This is her brand, and I love it. And I also did the Whip It, and I have just been reaching to these. It tends to make my makeup look really beautiful. For eye cream today, I'm gonna be using the Peach and Lily Pure Radiance Brightening Eye Cream because every woman needs a brightening eye cream. Would you agree? Yeah, I think that you would agree. So we're gonna start with that, and the skin is prepped, ready to go. And I use this little Fell lipstick. I'm so obsessed. So I will link everything so it will be shoppable, either within the video or down below in the caption, so you can shop everything. And let's get ready. I just cleaned all my brushes, and nothing is better when I have clean brushes. Let's get going. This is an underpainting palette that we're gonna underpaint. That means we're basically gonna create new bones, new structure in the face that we weren't perfectly born with, you know what I mean? So I am going to go with my medium palette, which has been very much loved, and in with the new Mary Phillips brush. I can't believe I have this, and go into the medium, and I'm gonna start by just contouring. So what I'm gonna do is rebuild my nose just a little thinner. You know, we all love how we look, how we were born. We have learned to love, and we're each unique individuals with this unique DNA, but it doesn't mean we can't change it up just a little. So I am snatching my nose, and then with the other side, I'm gonna go in and start contouring, creating some bones and skeleton that I didn't ordinarily have. And then we're gonna put the foundation on top. This is so fun, you guys. Now I'm gonna go in with the Lace Skin, and I'm gonna go in with the palette number 1, just because I like a really bright under eye. These are the brightest, so I'm gonna go in and start with my under eye. Oh yes, this is hella white. Girl, this is what I am talking about. I just really want it bright right here, because remember, this is underpainting, okay? And I like it bright right here. And I like it bright right here. Now we can always go and change. Maybe we should snatch. Should we snatch? Let's snatch. Snatch. I'm gonna go right down here too. Kind of do this little circular thing here. Especially when we get a little older, you need to brighten this area right here. Oh my God, I am so excited. I am really excited about that. I can't wait to see what this looks like. Since we're here, I thought I would show you the colors in the palette number 2. Now, she just came out with a whole new collection that has colors that are a little bit deeper, so I think that's really cool. So we're gonna mix the light, because the light was really doing a lot, and we're gonna mix it with the medium palette. I think she has 6 palettes now, all the way to the deepest deep, which I think is so cool. So everybody is covered here. And let's go here. Now we are done with the palette. We're gonna put the palettes away, and we're gonna go in with Lace Skin. And I wanna do the tiniest little bit because I don't really wanna disrupt the makeup that's underneath. So I have this in medium 120W, and this is a wet beauty blender. So let's get going and start going over everything that we've just done. Okay, so I just put the color onto my wet beauty sponge, and we're gonna lightly tap it over everything, because remember, We don't want to disrupt all that underpainting that we did. Basically, what this is going to do is give you a very light undershadow, underpaint, so your skin looks like it has some different bones. Now, you don't want it to be obvious. You want it to be very natural, and that is how she does Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner is what I was trying to say, Kendall Jenner. So there's the underpainting, and it's really kind of cool. Like you can see, I could have probably gone a little bit heavier. So what I like to do afterwards, deepen things up a little bit. So I'll go back in to the darker and just kind of make sure to deepen my contour on my nose. So you can add, if you did too little, you can add, and I like to use my finger too to pat it out. I think I want to add a little bit more around the forehead because, like I said, I really like it snatched, and then more right here on the cheekbone. I love this palette so much. It's so flipping good. Awesome. I'm feeling good about where I am right now, and then I'm going to go back in and do a little more of the under eye. And this product is so blendable. You can add more. I'm like a layering kind of girl. I like to add more and more as you watch. You're gonna see me do that. But yeah, so we have this beautiful concealer under the eyes. It's not too bright, and if I wanted to go really crazy, I could do that light palette. But I think for my skin tone, honestly, the medium palette is the correct palette for me. And remember when I did that kind of like snatcheroonie here? We'll do a little bit more, and then right around here I like to lighten it up, right around the nose right here and around the lips. I love it. Oh, that's perfect. While I go to the next step, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. This is my ride or die. This is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I lost so many of my eyebrows, you know, just in menopause, and I tweezed them so much in the 90s. So this is really a must-have product for me. I just push them all up, and I'm going to let them dry down. While they're drying down, I'm going to go in and start setting my under eye. And I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier setting powder, which is my all-time favorite. And again, this is the green one. It's mint, and it's going to neutralize any red that I have on my face, although I don't think I have too much red. Now, this is a key. Before you set your concealer, make sure, I like to do one eye at a time, make sure you pat out any creases that you might have in there. Then you can go in with your powder. And there you go. So I went ahead and set them, and I like to take the powder, then kind of like tap it off on my hand. And even though it's green, you can see that it's not really turning green on my skin, but it would cancel out any redness. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna go in and set everything with powders, because you don't have to do that, but I always recommend if you want everything to stay, you need to set it with powder. So I'm going to go in with my favorite, which is House Labs. These are their Velvet Bronzers. Very much loved. I am using this gorgeous Mary Phillips powder brush. And we're going to go ahead and just tap her in and start bronzing. I like to go over everything that I did with the underpainting and over the nose. I like to use two different bronzers, a lighter one and a darker one. The darker one is NARS, the Holy Grail. In Laguna, you can do the different shades of Laguna, and I'm using this big fat foundation brush from Sephora. It's very dense, and again, I'm going to go over that forehead that drives me insane, and then lightly just bring a little more bronze into my cheeks. And I want to stay high because I don't want to go too low and carve out any more of a cheekbone. Even though we love a cheekbone, when you're in your 50s, your face starts hollowing out. So we kind of don't want to hollow it too much more. And then I'm going to show you a trick of the trade. I have a bump on my nose, so I'm just going to use my hand here. and tap some bronzer, and I'm gonna go right over the bump. That's just gonna conceal it a little tiny bit, and that's a Kim Kardashian trick. Probably before she had any work done. But yeah. I am loving this look so much. It's very natural for me. Of course, I'm gonna add on, but we're gonna go in with the $1 Billion Brows. And I love this brow pencil. This is in the color taupe, even though I have brunette hair. I mean, my natural hair is brunette. I like this taupe color, and I'm just gonna draw some of the brows right here. Now, I will say everything will be linked below. If I have discount codes, which I do for $1 Billion Brows, I always like to include everything in the description, or I'll link it so you guys can get that discount code, because trust me, we're all trying to save every penny that we can. So my brows, I always go a little crazy with. So if I do too much, like I just did on that side, I don't care, because I'm gonna go in with my little spoolie and kind of take away any product that I went too crazy with or too dark with. Since we're trying to go a natural look today, I'm only gonna use bronzer for eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go into my NARS Laguna, tap the product in here with a big fluffy brush, and kind of just go over where, remember when I did that underpainting with Mary Phillips palette? Just gonna kind of mimic that and set the whole thing. I like to do these little circular motions, and because we're over 50, everything is up and out, okay? That's just the name of the game, up and out. We don't want to drag anything down. I would much rather everything be going up than dragging down at all. And you can do these little circular motions. Oh my God, I love when I have clean brushes. It just gets such a better coverage, and blends out so much easier. So all the way up, excuse me. And again, if you go too wild, don't worry, it's just bronzer. I'm now gonna go in and set my nose contour because I did the cream. Now I wanna go in with some powders. Again, when you put creams, you always wanna, well, I like to top them with a powder to really lock it in. This is the Charlotte Tilbury little, what is this called? It's called the Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is a very light color, but I'm just going to go down my nose and kind of lock in the contour. And I'll also do a little highlight too. So we'll lock in the highlight, but I'll do that maybe last. I like to do highlighting the last thing in my makeup look. So we're doing lots of layers here, and as you see, it will start all coming together. Now I want to do a little baby wing liner and mascara. For my wing eyeliner, I'm using this Kosas little gel liner. It has a sharpener at the end, so you can sharpen it and get a really nice point. And I've really been enjoying this lately. Let me see if I can try to do a little bit of a wing liner. I always get nervous, but because it's a gel liner, it's not a liquid, it's gonna be a lot easier. So I'm just gonna pull the skin, and again, higher than my lash line, and just kind of draw a nice little line here. And then the eye is gonna retract back because I'm pulling it, and so you'll get that. Let me show you how I clean that up. Okay, also I'm gonna pull it, drag it here. I want it a little clearer there. And then with that being uneven, you use one of these cute little Q-tips that I got on Amazon and just simply clean that up to get a good point. I think wing liner in your 50s is really hard just because you have all that extra loose skin, but also both of your eyes are shaped differently. Like this one definitely comes down more than this one, so I have to like just work with it. So if it's not perfect, like don't worry about it because we're gonna cover it with mascara. Today I'm using the Iris and Romeo Peptide Mascara. This is probably one of my favorites. This brand, the founder actually created a brand. She worked in makeup for years for big makeup brand companies and didn't actually like working for men. Isn't that hilarious? So she started her own company, which I freaking love, and she created it specifically for women in their 40s. And I've met her before and she's awesome, and this mascara is just it. So maybe if you want, I'll do a whole video on Iris and Romeo, put it in the comments below. If you want me to do a video for women, makeup that's made just for women over 40. Love this. I'm gonna add a little bit more bronzer with the House Labs, which is Lady Gaga's brand, by the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will try to link everything so it's shoppable within YouTube, within the video, which I think is such a cool feature. But you can also look in the description. I'll add everything on my Shop My. And again, if there's any discounts, it'll show up there. And yeah, I'm just adding a little bit more because I want to look like I just got back on vacation. Okay, let's go in and do some beautiful liquid blush. And today I'm going to do something kind of outrageous. These are the Too Faced blushes. It's going to look like very bright, but we're just going to do the tiniest bit. I love this color. It's like this gorgeous bubblegum pink. And then we're going to go in and blend her out with a dense brush, and you won't even really be able to see too much of it. I just changed my hairpins around because I'm trying to train my hair when I do my makeup. I'm going to go in with the is this Armani? Yeah, the Armani blush in this gorgeous coral, and just kind of set that blush. Blush kind of goes nowhere. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but you'll put blush on and then you'll look an hour later and it's fully gone. So I like to go a little bit crazy on it, and trust me, it'll still be gone in about an hour. And now we're gonna do faux freckles, because every day, all day, I will always be doing faux freckles. This pen, I think you can get this on TikTok and Amazon, so I'll try to link it. Oh, my Amazon store is Stunned by Samantha. Everything's there. You can search by idea list, or you can do videos and shop right from the videos. And I love my Amazon store. I've had it for a long time, and I hope you guys love it too. But let's do freckles. When I do my freckles, I just feel so complete. I don't know. I just love them so much. Also, trick of the trade, if you have a bump that you're trying to conceal, put a lot of freckles right there too. It's just pigment. Pigment and shadows actually change the way your face looks. Now I want to highlight the bridge of my nose. So let me find my little highlighter brush, this little itty bitty one. I've had it forever. And I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Moon Crush highlighter. All of these products I use over and over again. I like using the same products, obviously. They're my favorites. This one, I mean, I've used it for so many years and barely even hit pan, because I'm just going to do the tiniest little bit here. And it's giving the illusion of kind of straightening out my nose a tiny bit. And I love it. We're gonna go in with some cream highlighter. I'm using CL. I love this brand. I think anybody who has mature skin over 50 is gonna love it. It has SPF in it. This entire makeup brand. Wait, I think I've done a full video of CL. Yes, I have. If I can link it here on YouTube, I will. But I think I've done a full one. I think I've done Milk Makeup. Yeah, okay. I'll try to like put all of these in the playlist so you guys can watch the CL one. I'll do an Iris and Romeo one next. I believe I've done Milk Makeup, and I've already done a Mary Phillips. This is like my second Mary Phillips because I'm so obsessed with her products. But there you go. This is looking really, really good, you guys. I'm very happy with this look right now. Yeah. This is my final step before I do lipstick. I take the Makeup Forever HD Skin Matte Velvet Powder. I've had this for a literal 5 years. And I just use the tiniest bit under my eye just to kind of do any final snatcheroonie. So right in the center here, if we didn't sleep, because obviously we didn't because we're in menopause, this area gets really dark. So sometimes just brightening that up can make you look more awake than you actually are. This is one of my most favorite products of all time. It does look bright right now, but once it starts settling into the skin, it's just kind of snatch you up. Also on the nose contour, it can snatch that too. Definitely one of my favorite things to add at the end of a makeup look. Lips today, obviously, Mary Phillips. These are her new lip liners, and this is in double shot. So I'm going to go in and overline my lips. This is quite a dark color. You know, I like a very 90s lip. So I'm going to start overlining just the tiniest bit. Honestly, these little tiny shadows, they might not seem a lot, but they can really make all the changes. So I come lower on this side to even out my uneven ellipse. That looks a little bit even. Cool. Ugh, love this liner so much. I'm going to link all of these below. And again, this is in Double Shot and Mary Phillips. Yep, Double Shot. Lipstick today is Annie by Lawless. I know you guys are like, Samantha, you use that all the time. It is my most favorite pinky nude. Now we just contoured the lips, so we're just filling them in sloppily. I don't want you guys to get all precise with it, because you're gonna then use your finger, pucker up, and push the product in, because the liner is a contour, not necessarily a liner. Oh, I love this so much. Then we're gonna take the Lip Siggies by Mary Phillips in this gorgeous pink color, tickled pink. And look at these, they look like little cigarettes. Just put a little pink in the center here. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. If you know me, I've been known to wear multiple lipsticks. So today I'm gonna go in with a very cheap lipstick that I bought on Amazon, but I repotted it into a YSL. So, because I'm that girl, it's just very light. Right in the center. That's just gonna give me a little bit of a bigger pout. And then I'm gonna go in and set all the places that got a little dewy, a little too dewy for my taste. The forehead was getting a little dewy. I don't wanna look greasy. I do wanna look dewy and glowy and youthful, just not greasy. And then we're gonna spray down the whole look with the Iris and Romeo, the Reset. This is the best. I actually have a 20% discount on all Iris and Romeo. This is the best stuff ever. Watch. So good. Makes you look so gorgeous and dewy. When it dries, it is so beautiful and glowy. Look at that. My gosh. It just brings everything together, especially the powders. It will just like let them melt into the skin. And I will do my hair, but later. This was just the makeup look. I have to tell you, I am so impressed by this makeup. It's very natural for me. Okay, I wear a lot of makeup. I usually do full face, full beat, but this is very natural, and I think my over 50 followers will really love this look. Oh my gosh. Damn. Mary Phillips, thank you so much for creating these palettes. They are absolutely the best. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. I know I haven't been doing full YouTube videos like I used to for years and years and years. As you know, I started my YouTube channel about 12 or 13 years ago, and I used to post every single week, once or twice. But I hope you still like my shorter videos in the vertical. I know it's not like what you're used to, but I'm still bringing you makeup, and I hope you guys like it. I know you like my YouTube shorts because you watch those all the time. Everything will be listed below. And again, I'm Samantha. I'm 57. I do fitness, fashion, beauty for women over 50. And I love that you came to see this makeup tutorial today. Bye. Oh, subscribe.